WWE fans are in utter disbelief after rumors started swirling that Becky Lynch, yes, the man herself, has allegedly expressed a desire to marry Roman Reigns. The wrestling world has been shaken to its core as this. Hello everyone, welcome. My channel, subscribe. How unexpected and unbelievable revelation spreads like wildfire across social media, locker rooms, and wrestling news outlets. What's going on between Becky Lynch and Roman Reigns? What does this mean for Seth Rollins? And why is the WWE Universe losing its mind over this? Let's break it down. A shocking declaration firestorm began when a backstage source reportedly overheard Becky Lynch joking, or maybe not joking, about trading titles and vows with Roman Reigns during a high-profile WWE event. While it's unclear whether she meant it in jest or as a cryptic message, the comments didn't go unnoticed. A few whispers turned into headlines, and now fans are speculating whether there's real chemistry brewing between two of WWE's biggest powerhouses. Some fans immediately dismissed the notion, claiming it's just locker room banter. But others, especially those who've followed both superstars closely, believe there could be underlying truth behind the shock claim. Tension with Seth Rollins? This alleged statement has triggered massive concern and curiosity about Becky's marriage to Seth Rollins. The WWE power couple have long been seen as the gold standard of wrestling relationships on screen and off. But if Becky is throwing around the idea of marrying another man even jokingly, it raises eyebrows. Recent footage has emerged showing Becky and Seth having a visibly tense moment backstage during a live event. Cameras caught Becky storming out of the scene while Seth appeared frustrated and flustered. Fans are now wondering, is there trouble in paradise? Has Becky moved on emotionally? Even if not physically, some fans believe this entire situation could be Becky's way of getting back at Seth Rollins for his rumored flirty interactions with a new female superstar on Raw. Could this be revenge? Or is Becky genuinely drawn to the tribal chief? Roman Reigns' response as the rumors escalated. Everyone was waiting for a response from Roman Reigns himself, known for his stoic, serious demeanor and family-first persona. Many expected Roman to laugh it off or shut it down, but instead, Roman added fuel to the fire. In a cryptic Instagram story that has since been deleted, Roman posted a crown emoji followed by a flame, and then a woman emoji. Fans instantly connected the dots, interpreting it as a nod to Becky Lynch, who calls herself the man and has often worn a crown during her iconic entrances. Was Roman hinting that he sees Becky as worthy of being his queen? The Bloodline reacts. What does the Bloodline think of this chaos? If Roman Reigns truly entertained the idea of a romantic connection with Becky Lynch, how would Paul Heymon, Solo Sikoa, or even the Usos react? A close insider revealed that Solo Sikoa is allegedly disgusted by the idea, stating that Roman is too focused on legacy and family to be sidetracked by any personal entanglements. Meanwhile, Paul Heymon, ever the strategist, is reportedly considering how the media storm could benefit Roman's brand, even if it causes temporary friction in the Bloodline storyline. Whispers in the WWE circles even suggest that WWE Creative is scrambling to figure out whether this real-life drama could be turned into a blockbuster angle, potentially involving Becky Lynch crossing brands to appear alongside Roman in future SmackDown or premium live event segments. Fans are having a field day. Social media is flooded with divided opinions. This has to be a PR stunt. Becky would never leave Seth for Roman, honestly. Becky and Roman would be the ultimate power couple. I'm here for the chaos. Let this be a storyline now. WWE needs to stop mixing personal life with storylines. Becky's marriage should be off limits. Roman doesn't need this drama. He's the head of the table, not the bachelor. Twitter, X, Instagram, TikTok, and even Reddit forums are exploding with fan theories, memes, and passionate takes. Some fans are fully on board with this fantasy, calling for a mixed tag team match between Roman and Becky versus Seth and Rhea Ripley. Meanwhile, others are calling it inappropriate and disrespectful to existing real-life relationships. Becky's history of unpredictability. Not forget, Becky Lynch is no stranger to controversy. Whether it's her sudden heel turns, brutal promos, or bold fashion statements, Becky lives to shock the system. She thrives on unpredictability and isn't afraid to blur the lines between kayfabe and reality. Is this just another chapter in her long history of pushing boundaries? Or has something in Becky's personal life shifted so drastically that she's no longer playing a character but speaking her truth? Seth Rollins stays silent as of now. Seth Rollins has not officially responded to the drama, but eagle-eyed fans noticed that he unfollowed both Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch on Instagram just days after the rumors began to circulate. That silent move speaks louder than any public statement. Sources close to the couple claim that Seth is deeply hurt and blindsided, especially if Becky's words were meant seriously. Others suggest Seth may have known about the tension for weeks and is just keeping a low profile to avoid public meltdown. Could this be the end of one of WWE's most beloved marriages? Or is this all a publicity stunt gone wild? WWE locker room. In shock behind the scenes, WWE superstars are reportedly in shock. Multiple wrestlers have spoken off the record, saying they didn't see this coming at all and that Becky and Seth seemed rock solid just weeks ago. Others claim Becky has been acting different lately, more withdrawn, more focused on solo projects, and less involved with Seth on the road. Roman, on the other hand, is said to be keeping quiet, letting the chaos play out while focusing on his in-ring dominance. If there is something going on behind the scenes, Roman is clearly choosing silence and mystery over outright denial. Could WWE use this for a mega storyline? There's already buzz that WWE might lean into the controversy and build a cross-brand romantic triangle storyline. Just imagine Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins in a brutal match for dominance not just of WWE gold, but of Becky Lynch's heart. The creative team reportedly sees the potential for an explosive WrestleMania angle, especially if this drama continues to build steam. Becky Lynch as the ultimate wildcard, Seth Rollins as the betrayed champion, and Roman Reigns caught between love, loyalty, and legacy? It practically writes itself. What happens next? At this point, anything is possible. The lines between storyline and reality have been completely blurred. Fans are glued to every move Becky makes, every post, every match, every glance at Roman. Could she come forward and clarify that it was all a joke? Or will she double down and embrace this chaotic new narrative? Will Seth fight for his marriage? Or is this the beginning of the end for WWE's power couple? One thing's for sure, the wrestling world will never be the same after this bombshell. The WWE Universe is in total shock right now. Wrestling fans from every corner of the world are reeling from the stunning revelation that Becky Lynch wants to marry Roman Reigns. That's right, the man and the tribal chief, two of WWE's most powerful and iconic superstars, are suddenly the center of a romantic bombshell that no one saw coming. What started as a bizarre backstage rumor quickly snowballed into a headline-grabbing story lighting up social media like wildfire. Could it really be true? Is Becky Lynch actually planning to tie the knot with Roman Reigns, despite both of them already having families and past relationships? Or is this just a wild publicity stunt that's gotten completely out of control? Let's break it all down. The shocking revelation: it all began when an anonymous source leaked a private conversation that allegedly took place backstage at a recent WWE taping. According to the source, Becky Lynch was overheard talking to a close friend about her true feelings for Roman Reigns. The quote that sent fans into a frenzy: "I've admired him for years. If I weren't already tied down, and if he weren't either, I'd marry Roman in a heartbeat." This casual confession exploded online. Within minutes, #BeckyLovesRoman was trending on X, formerly Twitter, and the entire WWE fandom started speculating like crazy. Was Becky just joking? Or is there something deeper going on? Becky's history with Seth Rollins. We all know Becky Lynch is married to Seth Rollins, another top WWE superstar. The two share a daughter and often appear together both on screen and off, but recent signs have hinted at tension between the power couple. Over the past few months, fans have noticed less interaction between Becky and Seth on social media. No more sweet birthday posts, no more backstage selfies, no more couple appearances at events. Something seemed off. And now, with Becky's apparent confession about Roman, fans are connecting the dots. Is Becky Lynch unhappy in her marriage? Is she secretly in love with Roman Reigns? Roman's situation, on the other hand, Roman Reigns is known for keeping his personal life incredibly private. He's married to Galina Becker and has 5 children. But as always in the world of wrestling, what happens behind the curtain is often far more complicated than it seems. Some insiders have whispered that Roman's marriage has been under strain due to his intense schedule, his tribal chief persona, and recent controversies within the bloodline storyline. Could Becky's interest in Roman be mutual? Is there a hidden connection between them that fans never noticed? Sparks behind the scenes? Here's where things get even more interesting. Multiple WWE staff members have anonymously